station number 5. Here we are. I hope you're excited as I am, and if you're not, after this one you definitely will be. I'm pretty sure you're excited about all the information you have learned so far. So after this one, everything is going to become even better because you're going to get the last piece of the puzzle you need in order to actually change your habits completely, lead a healthier, more active lifestyle, and finally have the results you want. So make sure you stay focused, like really focused, the best you can do, and I'll see you soon.
And yes, we're finally going to talk about the solution to all the stuff we talked about in the previous videos, and hopefully you find this all useful so you can actually reach the results you want. Before we skip to the solution, I'm just going to mention one nice quote that I like, and this quote actually says that there is no challenge without change, and there's also no change without challenge. So basically what I want to say is that with this video, hopefully I'll inspire you to enter the challenge yourself and with us, and so daily, step by step, you can actually change your habits, and then with understanding of everything, you're going to finally reach your results, and what is even more important, maintain your results in the long term. So yes, solution is finally here, and solution to what? Solution to number one problem, which is unhealthy breakfast. And you remember we talked about this. These are 3 situations in which we are going to compare traditional breakfast, then people who skip breakfast, and then healthy breakfast that we will introduce to you. So basically you can see in the picture that's the first one. The graph actually, with traditional breakfast, once we have it in the morning, it increases our sugar level in our bodies, which leads to increased insulin levels. That later leads to low sugar level, which makes us hungry and lose muscle. So you see that yellow area, that's the area where we actually gain fat, and then you see the red area where it says hunger, that's actually the area where we lose muscles, we don't feel well, we feel like we lost concentration and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you experienced some of this stuff. Like for example, you wake up, you have a carb-based breakfast or something that's not balanced, you feel awesome, but then in the 2 or 3 hours after that, you just feel like you don't have enough concentration while you're working, you feel like you need something to lift you up, a coffee or something sweet and stuff like that. So that's what actually keeps happening to most of the people during the day that don't start their day the right way. So once we have the increased sugar level in the morning, that leads to decreased sugar levels after, which again leads to increased sugar levels after, and you can see that situation repeats. And it's basically the same with people who skip breakfast. It just starts differently, where we actually enter first the situation where our sugar level is below the normal blood sugar level, and then later it increases. So with healthy breakfast that we will talk about later, we actually come to the ideal situation where our sugar levels are in the right levels throughout the whole day. So we actually don't have these periods where we store fat and lose muscle. And if you refer to the video where we talked about body composition, that is very important. Number 2, with healthy breakfast that maintains our sugar level throughout the day, we actually feel much more awake and we feel like we have much more energy. So you can imagine what a huge difference that can definitely make. Problem number 2 that we talked about before is actually unbalanced diet, where we have too much of bad stuff and too little good stuff. So one of the answers to the results you want to achieve is actually, yes, having healthy breakfast, but also making sure that you're going to have enough of good stuff and important nutrients that your body and your cells needs. And I know you know all of this because we just talked about this previous days and your knowledge has expanded. Number 3 problem we have are actually different diets people usually start doing because they are desperate to lose weight and body fat and be the size they want to be. But instead of going the healthy way, which is going to give us great results long term, most of the people want short term, fast results where actually we lose muscle and we enter the yo-yo circle that's not good for our bodies, and that essentially leads us to having less muscle and more fat than we did before, because all these diets are based on starvation. So you can see on these little graphs how it actually turns out to be for our bodies. So whatever you decide to do later, just don't go on any more starvation diets, that's for sure. So the solution to your current situation, which I suppose is something you're not the happiest about, but you want better results and you want to be in the shape of your life, is definitely number 1, healthy breakfast, because it will provide the body with all the vital nutrients we need. It will provide the body with energy, it will provide the body with water, and it will help to maintain a normal blood sugar level. And all these 4 criteria actually help our body feel good throughout the day, and that actually leads us to better results long term. You know that we talked about cells, and our cells need a lot of nutrients, but they're not going to take the nutrients they don't need. So it's really important to focus on healthy macro and micronutrients, as well as phytonutrients that are going to feed our cells, which means that our whole body will be fed the right way. So something that would be ideal breakfast for our bodies and our cells is supposed to contain all of these stuff at once, which is number 1, hard to make, and number 2, it will have too many calories for our sedentary lifestyle. So luckily we have some smart people in the world that thought about a solution to that, and these are doctors that work with Herbalife Nutrition, and they made delicious, fully nutritious, low-calorie meal that will actually contain all the stuff we need for a healthy breakfast in the morning, but it doesn't have too much calories. So number 1, this saves us time. Number 2, this saves us calories. Number 3, it gives us everything we need. And number 4, it has all the criteria that healthy breakfast is supposed to have. So I'm going to show you in the next few minutes how we compare Herbalife shake to regular breakfast and why is it actually so much better for us, and why once we start with this and all the healthy habits, we can actually improve our results. Herbalife actually works in all these 3 areas together, which attack poor nutrition, aging population, and underemployment. And we're very proud of our mission and vision and what we do throughout the whole world, because we exist in 96 countries and we definitely make a huge difference in the health of the people throughout the world. This is unfortunately our reality, and this is why we feel very, very inspired and motivated to bring better nutrition to people throughout the world, because more than 70% of all diseases are caused by poor nutrition. And yes, these are the leading factors that causes that in the world, unfortunately. But fortunately, some of them are the ones we can really work on, and I hope these videos will inspire you to work on it and share the idea of better nutrition with your environment. So ideal breakfast comes in 7 exceptional tastes. It's simple and fast to prepare. It gives your body all needed nutrients. It provides you with energy. It provides you hydration and detox as well, and keeps the levels of sugar in normal. And all of these stuff are important. So once we start our day the right way, we can actually maintain that rhythm through the whole day, because as you know, each day matters. Once we compare nutritional values of Herbalife Healthy Breakfast and some other options, as well as calories, you can definitely see what's the difference and what is the advantage of Herbalife Healthy Breakfast. And the mission we actually have is to bring the better nutrition to all the people in the world, yes, but not just with breakfast, but with whole balanced nutrition plan that will help everybody have better habits and have better results long term. So you can see that this is all that we need throughout the day to make our bodies healthier and to actually live a healthy, active lifestyle, which is essentially the goal and which is essentially the only thing that can make the difference. And what do we want to do? We want to be your support for a healthy, active lifestyle. So whatever you decide to do, you will be able to consult with your health coach, which will be me or one of the people who recommended you these videos. So finally, you will be able to enter the community where people want to live healthier and better lifestyle, no matter where you are in the world. So this is how a daily schedule with healthy breakfast and Herbalife nutrition plan would look like. You can also switch dinner and lunch, and depending on your daily routine, your personal needs, we can definitely make it more personalized for you. It all depends on your daily schedule, and you will definitely be able to talk about this with your health coach, which is something you get in Herbalife for free. You don't have to pay for it. Basically, we are there to provide you with all the support you need to establish your healthy habits with Herbalife Healthy Breakfast and the rest of the food throughout the day. So yes, start your day the right way, which I already mentioned. And which breakfast would you choose, right? I already mentioned that there's a lot of different flavors for Herbalife Healthy Breakfast. So if you like coffee in the morning, you can definitely choose a cappuccino taste, and you can just see what a huge difference in nutrients and calories there is. And like we already mentioned, ideal breakfast is something that fulfills all of these criteria, and that is something that Herbalife is #1 in the world. And let's just compare one more time what would maybe a usual daily meal plan be, like a quick breakfast where we would take a muffin and coffee, and then a meal deal throughout the day somewhere where we take sandwich with some extra snacks and even maybe a salad, but it still has a lot of calories. For dinner, we maybe don't have time to make something else, so we have pizza, but even if it's something healthier, it contains a lot of calories. And then if we don't have a good options for our snacks, our total amount of calories will end up being around 4,000 calories more or less, which is definitely too much for our lifestyles. And with Herbalife Daily Plan, we definitely make sure that you know what are the right options and what are the right choices for you. We provide you with support, and then you can actually enjoy food, enjoy the taste, enjoy the flavor, feel energetic, feel full, and still be around 1,500 or more calories throughout the day, again depending on your specific nutritional needs, which will be determined together with your health coach. So besides all of these healthy habits that we mentioned you need throughout the day, we definitely would recommend drinking minimum 2 liters of water per day, and if you already are doing that, that's awesome. And then if no, it's definitely something you and your coach will be able to work for. So if you decide to work with us and work on your goals, you will definitely resolve some issues, and those are tiredness, heavy awakening, sleepiness during the day, poor immunity, and being overweight or not having the right body composition. So I definitely invite you to rise to the challenge. Of course, the choice is yours, and I really hope that no matter what you decide, you learned something interesting and something new with these videos, through these videos with me. Remember that if you decide to start with us, to start with the products, you will get your health coach for free that will be there for your 24/7 online support for your healthy habits, for your for your workout ideas, for your grocery list, and for your meal plan, as well as definitely motivation and inspiration throughout the day, and support so you can actually change your habits step by step, day by day, and once you reach your results, definitely maintain it. What we also provide are different projects in different cities and countries throughout the world. So depending on where you are, you can have a free nutrition school that we have, or if there's no nutrition school in your city, you can definitely join us in the one online that I usually have for our challengers. So yes, facts are facts, and I don't want to scare you or anything, but definitely life goes by fast, and there's no better time to start working on your best shape than now, because the best time is always now. And no matter what age you are now, we definitely work every day for our future, so why not make it the best we can. Please follow the additional instructions in the video and the email later, as well as on our page. And I really appreciate you being with me. Thank you so much. You definitely rock. And no matter what you decide, it is awesome that you learned something new with all these videos. Have a good day. Bye.
That's it, guys. The solution is here, and I'm pretty sure you know what to do by now. If you need any help or you have any more questions, make sure you email me. I can definitely help you. And thank you so much for being here with me all this time. I'm happy if you have learned something new. I'm happy if you took something good for you out of this, or if you shared it with your friends or family. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you around. Bye!